Welcome back to Cooking with Narcissism, where we make delusional recipes for the self-absorbed soul. I am your host, Trisha Chandler, and today we are whipping up a refreshing dish that's just as cold as your narcissistic ex's heart. It's called Grandiosity Gazpacho. This recipe is perfect for those hot summer days when you just need to chill out, just like your ex after one of their epic rages. Because nothing says cool down like blaming you for everything. Am I right? So let's get started here. For this recipe, you're going to need several ingredients, including this special equipment. A blender or a food processor works well. So we'll need 6 cups of inflated ego, fresh from someone else's success, because you know a narcissist loves to take credit for things they didn't do, right? You'll need 1 peeled facade of humility, chopped small. We wouldn't want anything real showing through. You'll need a handful of superiority complex. And while green is a great color, it's probably not their favorite color, which is probably black, like their eyes when they rage at you, right? And then you'll need 1 cup of diced crocodile tears. Feel free to tear up as much as you need to. It's okay. Really, you're allowed to feel things, whether the narcissist likes it or not. Go ahead. And then you also need 2 cups of bottled up insecurities, because who needs emotional depth when you can just drink your feelings, right? And then there's a splash of fabricated charm, because the narcissist loves to flaunt their fancy lifestyle, whether it's real or not. You'll need a dash of manipulation flakes, because who doesn't love a spice in their drama? You can adjust this to your needs. Be careful, it's potent. And we have salt and pepper gaslighting, seasoned generously, because you always need to have that final say. And then there's a tablespoon of bitter resentment. It's aged to perfection, like the grudges that they never let go of. Now that you've got your ingredients and your equipment, we can blend these delusions into a dish so cold it could freeze out even the warmest of hearts. So let's get started on this, right? First, we chopped up our inflated ego. Make sure to do it with enough flair to really impress anyone who happens to be watching you, especially that one friend who can't stop bragging about their latest trip to Bali. Am I right? Into the food processor, we added that inflated ego, the humility, the inferiority complex, and the crocodile tears. This kind of reminds me of a story, how this dish reminds me of just like the narcissist social media feed. It's all surface and no substance. Look how bright and vibrant. It's like a delusion of grandeur served in a bowl. So we'll pulse that until everything is well coated in self-delusion. You want to ensure there's no trace of reality left. Next, let's add our bottled up insecurities. Pour that in there and do it with confidence. After all, confidence is key when you're fabricating reality, just like a narcissist pretending their life is perfect while living in a shitty apartment in Hamtramck, full of takeout containers and drug addicts on their front lawn. Don't ask me how I know that. Then you're going to add in that bitter resentment and that fabricated charm. Make sure the charm glosses over the insecurities, just enough to keep everything looking polished on the surface. This will give your gazpacho that tangy kick, leaving a lasting impression that nobody asked for. And don't forget the seasoning, because even Grandiosity needs a little flavor. Just like those exaggerated stories they tell about how they single-handedly saved a kitten from a tree while climbing Mount Everest. Like, really? Come on. Generously season it with salt and pepper gaslighting, adjusting to taste, and remember, the more you add, the more others will start questioning their own reality, which is exactly what we're going for. So get that in there. In the manipulation flakes, those come in last. They're just a reminder that life can be spicy here. So especially when you're dealing with a narcissist, if you prefer to have yours less exciting, you can just leave that out. It's really all up to you now, because you're meeting your own needs so brilliantly now. So go ahead and sprinkle that over the top if you're using it, right? And next, we're going to blend this all together until it's smooth, much like a narcissist's excuses for their behavior. So you'll just hit that button and let it roll. This step is crucial because we want our gazpacho to have that perfectly polished exterior, leaving nothing too messy, just like how the narcissist wants us to perceive their perfect life, right? So when it's all done, you can let it chill for at least an hour in the fridge, just like the narcissist chills any warm feelings you once had for them. This is the perfect time to reflect on how you're not the problem, and newsflash, you never were. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of something strong, because you deserve it. And there we have it, Grandiosity Gazpacho. A dish that's cold, refreshing, and completely devoid of emotional reality, just like our least favorite self-absorbed friends. And remember, ladies, healing from narcissistic abuse isn't just about pain and confusion. It's also about reclaiming your power. I'm also a fan of mixing in a dash of humor to lighten your load, as you may have noticed. If you're ready to step into a brighter, healthier future, I'm here to help. You can book a call with me at trishachandler.com, and let's start that journey together. And remember, just like in every recipe and relationship, a little self-awareness goes a long way. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more tasty recipes and tongue-in-cheek humor. Thanks for watching Cooking with Narcissism. And until next time, stay cool, keep your soup and your self-worth chilled. Bon appetit, and bye for now.